If you're in your 20s and 30s and you're wondering why your bank account looks a little tragic, you might be making these money mistakes. And trust me, as a 23-year-old, I've been there. Most people don't even realize that they're setting themselves up for financial stress until it just happens, until they're too deep into it. Well, you're watching this video because I'm trying to catch it before it's too late, or at least help you out of that hole that you might be in right now. I feel like no one really teaches this stuff, and I feel like we just learn as we go, and it ends up being like you go the hard way. But today, I'm trying to help you skip that struggle. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know the 5 biggest mistakes that are keeping you broke and what to do instead. Hi, I'm Cassandra Contreras. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you're new here. This is the Growth and Glow series. I don't like to waste much time, so if you're ready to stop being broke and ready to level up a little bit, let's get right into it. So mistake number 1 is thinking I'll start saving later. I feel like this is a classic mistake that we all do, or just simply like procrastinating, but I feel a common thought is I'll start saving once I make more money. Listen, I totally get it. I'm still very young 20s, and I definitely went through those hard times before when I was just figuring it out. When you're barely getting by and you might be living paycheck to paycheck and you're still kind of trying to enjoy life, doing your thing, saving money is on the back burner. That's not the first thought in your head. Saving money doesn't really feel like a priority at that time because you're still trying to balance what you got going right now. See, but the problem here is that you don't know that time is literally your biggest financial asset. The longer you wait, the harder it is to build the wealth. So seriously, you don't need to be rich to start saving or be so well off. I always like to start small, so start with just $10 and see how much you'll grow. Do what you allow. So start small and you'll slowly see it start to build. Your future self will thank you, even if it is an extra $100 a year. Mistake number 2 is living like you're rich when you're not. I'm not coming for you, but I'm just trying to help you out and be real. Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. So lifestyle creep is the biggest reason why even rich people could stay broke. So this is actually a really big problem because no matter even if you do make more money, you will continue to stay at this level that you are forever. I'll be honest, when I first really started touching money, I immediately started trying to upgrade my life. I mean, it was little things at first, so better coffee or better clothes, just a couple extra nights out partying or something. Like, suddenly, my extra money that I had wasn't so extra anymore and it was just growing thin. It made me become blind to these little things. They just all add up. The fix to this, there's got to be a limit because we are prioritizing long-term goals rather than these short-term happy fixes. A budget doesn't mean no fun, it just means smart fun. And mistake number 3 is only having one source of income. All right, so this one is actually a game changer for me. This is when you could really scale up. Relying on a single paycheck is like putting all your eggs in one basket. And that basket is extremely fragile. If your job disappears, what happens? Your entire financial stability goes along with it. And the way that this economy is looking, yeah, it's scary out here. We can't afford, and I say we because I mean we can't afford doing all that. Literally, we all cannot afford to just be depending on one income. So the fix to that is start small, but work your way to some kind of side hustle. Whatever works for you, whether that's a digital product, a freelance gig where you clean homes. There's so many, and me, myself, I've always been trying to be my own boss. Any side work that you could think of, I've probably dabbled in it before. The easiest ones that I think anybody could get really started on if you're a good person is cleaning homes, babysitting, cleaning somebody's yard, being like a handyman. I truly believe that if you really want it, you will make it happen. Even if it has to be you going door to door in the neighborhood asking for some work. People appreciate that and respect that more and will probably find something for you to do. And also that's another way that you could network in your community. But multiple streams aren't for the ultra rich. I like to think that that's why they are rich. It's because they don't rely on one 9 to 5. They get their money from a little bit of everywhere. And in 2025, it's the new normal. Hustle culture is low-key coming back. Mistake number 4 is using credit cards like it's actual money. It's not free money. Listen, I'm all for using a credit card, but use it wisely. The way that people be swiping their cards, it's like Monopoly money. It's wild. That treat yourself energy hits a little different when you catch yourself and you're paying for something that you did 6 months ago. And don't even get started on those minimum payments. Those are literally designed for you to fail. Those minimum payments will keep you in debt as long as possible. So the fix here, only use your credit when you can pay it in full. And if you must finance for something, make sure that it's for your long-term happiness. It just benefits your long-term financial status rather than a quick dopamine hit for your happiness right now. And coming to the last one, number 5, is avoiding financial literacy. Real talk, if you don't understand how money works, that's your fault. You could learn anything nowadays, whether that's on TikTok, YouTube, or reading a book, you could find the information. And if you don't educate yourself now, you will always struggle. And sadly, that's just the reality of it. And I don't say these things to come off harsh. I'm saying it because I wish people have told me sooner. And people have gave me great advice. I feel like I just didn't listen to it until I really had to start listening to it. Money isn't really taught in school, let's be real. Even then, you don't really learn all those basics that you need to. I really wish that it was required in school and not just an elective. So if you aren't trying to actively learn and how to manage it, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. And the fix on this is making sure your money is a part of your glow up. Follow financial podcasters, read your books, subscribe to me because I got you. We're gonna learn this together. But follow financial creators, read your books, listen to podcasts, do what all you need to do to educate yourself. There is literally unlimited free knowledge out there. You just have to actually use your resources. And wealth isn't just about how much you make, it's about how much you keep and grow. That's when you know you're a real adult, is you could touch all that money, but if you don't know how to manage it, it doesn't mean anything. So let's be real, have you made any of these mistakes? Because I definitely have. So drop a comment down below and let me know what's up. Let me know if you guys like hearing these kind of financial glow ups too, and maybe I could create some more. Let me know in the comments. And if this video gave you any haha hee any moments like that and you're feeling me, give it a subscribe, like the video, share this with somebody if you think it could help them out too. Money is a tool. It's not a trap, but it can be used like one. So let's start using it the right way. And that's it. I'll see you next week. Bye.